Richie! What's up? How you doing, brother? Did you say Kingsman was up or not? I don't even remember. If so, I'll get to that right after the stream. I just want to finish this game because I started it and people want me to finish it. Those lollies ain't popping themselves. Wait, hold up. Helio, what's up, Igor? How you doing? You familiar with this game, either of you? It's up. How are you? Okay, thanks. I'm doing all right. I pulled a muscle like right before I started streaming. It hurts. This is the second time for a stream this has happened. Yeah. What are your thoughts on this game, Igor? I don't know if we spoke about it during the first playthrough.
I guess the two of you haven't been formally introduced. Dad, this is...
Nick, I know. You told me all about it. Failed to mention
Also, the filter I put over the PS3 makes this game look great. I'm just saying. What I'm actually looking at is very washed out colors.
Juliet ends up with is gonna be part of the family business. What are you gonna do? Throw magic stars at chupacabras with your tongue?
Maybe, Dad. Nick's tongue is very limber.
And how do you know that?
She doesn't. She doesn't know that at all, sir. She has no idea if my tongue is limber.
We're here. What the hell kind of place is this?
It's the Fulci Fun Center, Dad, where all the kids from San Romero hang out after school. Look at this. I'll head into the building at the entrance, all right? Daddy, you go around.
Madam Web confirmed now to have the writers of Morbius. It's the next Morbius, dude.
Attention towards me, while you go up to the roof where
Like, even if it's bad, people are gonna go and watch that one.
Made yourself a decoy.
Dad, what's wrong?
My little girl is a tactical genius. Your mom and me got a little something for your special day. Happy birthday, baby.
Thanks, Daddy.
All right.
Madam Web having the audience of me just to inform more people about. I'll be watching it too. Why not? I haven't even seen the trailer yet. Part of me wants to just go into it blind because I don't think I saw. I think I saw one Morbius trailer. Actually, no, I saw quite a few. And we will really enjoy. Exactly. How does the trailer look? Of course, somebody's calling me right as I'm beginning the stream.
I think he really likes
1 second.
All right. Oh, I'm so touched. My mom and dad knew exactly what I wanted.
Nick, shoot!
I can't wait to thank them in person.
Oh, okay. It looks like a Morbius, Jay. Really? Like from the trailer alone? Okay, how do I play this game again? Roulette attack. Nick, shoot. Nick,
Look at the zombie geek
okay.
zombieing out killing zombies in video games.
If we kill him, it'll be totally meta.
Justin, you ever hear of this game? The last time I played it, we were having a whole discussion about, like, people complain about American sexist characters and stuff like that, and I'm like, how come Juliet gets a pass compared to so many others? I've always thought that, or found that a little strange, but, I mean, hey. We had an interesting conversation, to say the least.
I'll go all rating mature on their asses.
I'm not doing that on purpose. Not from the trailer. Whoa.
Metal up your ass.
Not from the trailer, but just the rumor mill. It's apparently going to be Terminator, but spider people trying to stop Ezekiel Sims from stopping Peter Parker being born. That actually sounds kind of cool. Also, yes, I've heard of this. That is such a great plot. Oh my gosh. Make it like Back to the Future 2, where you see little scenes from other Spider-Man movies. Or villains or something. So who's the villain? Or do we just not have one? It's like, I'm killing Spider-Man because we need to. Ezekiel Sims. Yeah, okay, who's that?
Going up.
Who the heck is Ezekiel Sims?
Whoa! Things just got all Commodore 64 on
Because
us.
Spider-Man killed my grandma. Okay. When did he do that? Like, that's the thing. How do you justify it?
Uh-oh. I think he thinks we're blue ghosts.
Yo, it's crazy. I don't remember this part of the game. He is a variant spider person. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess Madam Web kind of works for multiverse stuff. Oh, the keys in the maze. Oh, yeah. Why is Madam Web not old? How do I...
Intruder alert.
My Madam Web knowledge is her appearance from the 90s show. Yeah, honestly, I don't know much about her either. That's about as far as my knowledge of her goes, too.
Intruder alert.
Are they fast enough to get me?
Let's go. Completely.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Oh, shoot.
Chainsaw death.
You win.
In the featurette they released, they said it's because it's set in the 2000s and it's pre her even being disabled, which I assume means she will get a more comic look one day. That she gets disabled at the end, Justin. It'll be some like big grand moment. They'll hype it up, like it's so crazy. Oh, dude, this is how she became this way. It's kind of like Xavier. It's like, oh, this is how he became bald. It's like, did we really need that? we need an explanation for how he became bald. That's really important. Once again, I forgot how much loading there is in this game. The after credits is her under the wheelchair. Yeah, like it'd be funny if like it wasn't grand, like she just stubs her toe or something.
Take a shopping break.
I'm not gonna buy anything. I don't have enough points.
Let's do this thing. My triceps are getting a total workout swinging this chainsaw around.
Are you just rubbing in that I don't have triceps?
Xavier bald origin That annoys me so much. Why does his hair loss need a backstory? Yeah, exactly. It's like Han Solo's dice is another weird one. It's like, oh, the dice that Han Solo had on the Millennium Falcon. Don't you know that it's actually the dice that his long lost lover gave him? And it's just like, I didn't even know the Falcon had dice. I never noticed those in my life. Someone had to tell me that. Oh shoot, that is not what I meant to do. Wait, you just do this.
Thanks, Juliet. Totally gonna friend request you tonight.
Oops. Oh man. Oh, did I kill the other one?
Death metal is for pussies.
Gotta remember, it's R1, not R2. Not everything needs a backstory. Nope. I expected just James McAvoy having gradually receding hairline across the films, but no, Apocalypse. Yeah, it's this really specific thing that happens on one day. It's kind of like, I remember Johnny complaining about Anakin Skywalker just becoming Darth Vader in one day. It's like, you'd think, like, him losing his limbs and body parts would happen over the course of these prequels, but no. One day, he lost everything. Like, over the course of the prequels, you can have him gradually get more, like, metal. And if anything, because he built C-3PO in the prequels, you can have him install the new implants and stuff like that. And maybe the Jedi Council's iffy about, you know, you're almost more machine than you are man, Anakin. Like, a lot of things they could have done with those.
Let's check out these elevators.
Getting Bayonetta flashbacks.
Alright, this is all too surreal. If a little dude in a red cap and blue overalls pops out at me, I am seriously gonna vomit all over myself.
This is great! I'm such a game geek.
Oh, Chainsaw Dash didn't work. The ultimate villainous thing, balding someone, I know. To be fair, one arm was lost in episode 2. That's true. Yeah, you have a point there. But his legs and his other arm? No. That all happened in one day. I like it being in one day. His suit is a life support system. Nah. I don't like it. Whoops.
I'm so ashamed of myself.
You made me mess up. It's like, how did he become Darth Vader? Oh, an accident. Like, I don't know. Oh, shoot. I thought circle was the circle that I just pushed. It's like Liu Kang dying by Raiden's hand by accident. It's like, that's how the champion of Mortal Kombat dies? Really? He was fighting his mentor and then one thing led to another. And I understand it's not really an accident. Obi-Wan did that to defend himself, but it just feels... It's like, I knew your father. And like, yes, he was a great warrior. And it's like, but he didn't understand the high ground. Then the added lore of Palpatine making it as uncomfortable as possible, using it just to keep him down and torture. That I think is hilarious. Like, that's like unintentionally funny. It's like, I just want him to be aggro the whole time. To be fair, he was already named Darth Vader by Palpatine before underestimating the high ground. Well, here's my thing though, Igor. When was he named Darth Vader? Exactly 24 hours before he lost his arms. It's like, it was a day ago. Like, you just became Darth Vader, and now it's like, hey, now here comes the costume. All at once. Everything happens all at once. And in the span of 48 hours, this man, his whole life changed. Like, it's bad. It's poorly written. We already know that about the prequels. I do like the unintentional callback in Return of the Jedi of Luke flipping to high ground and Vader saying, Obi-Wan has taught you well. Yeah, that is pretty great. There's also just like, Darth Maul had the high ground when he fought Obi-Wan, but he didn't take advantage of it. So Obi-Wan recognized, oh, wait a minute. If Anakin tries to jump over me, like I jumped over Darth Maul, I'll just cut him. I'll just cut him, mother effer. Like, okay, what do I do? How do I get up there? Oh.
Going up. It's more fun killing zombies when they're in rainbow colors, huh?
It's about the same, maybe.
Yo, what's up, Saints Flow? How you doing? Becomes Vader, murders kids, loses limbs, become machine. Yes, all in the span of 48 hours, Igor. Everything about that character's origins, everything that makes him cool in the original trilogy, happened in the span of 48 hours. That's so weird to me. It's just like, really? Oh, did I screw up? Oh. Like, funny, ironically, Buffy the Vampire Slayer has an interesting thing on that. Like, the one bad day, where Spike talks to Buffy about, like, because Buffy's like, how are you able to kill 2 Slayers? Yo, what's up, Wingman? How you doing? And Saints Low, good to see you. Buffy asks Spike, how are you able to kill 2 Slayers? And Spike says, because I know one thing that very few vampires realized about Slayers, and that's... The secret is every Slayer wants to die. Right, that's what Spike says. And then he says, all we vampires need is one good day. It's like, because there's only one Slayer. You will have to fight millions of vampires for the rest of your life. But us vampires, we just need one good day. And I saw the opportunity. It's a great scene between Spike and Buffy. And while he's telling the story, it's cutting back and forth between him emulating the things that he did to the previous Slayers to Buffy. It's a great scene. It's episode 7, season 5. What's that episode called? What is that episode called? I think it's Fool for Love. I think it's called Fool for Love. Someone look that up. But it's funny because like stuff like that can be done well, but like Darth Vader, like, I feel like that's the kind of character you want to see gradually become evil. Like, we understand he's stubborn, like, episode 2 illustrates that very well, but at very few moments are we shown Anakin, like, rebelling to the point of murder. Like, all it is he immediately kills sand people, but it's because it's because they killed his mom. So it's like, yeah, of course he's gonna do that. But I don't know. I feel like it could have been handled a little better. Like, what if Anakin thought that him being a Jedi meant it was okay? Like, I'm doing a good thing. What if he was kind of like Punisher, you know? Like, no, it's like, you know, the Jedi are letting people get away with these things. It's like, why is the Jedi Council so foolish? And, like, emphasize the fact that he's a Jedi using his emotions, where the other Jedi are supposed to close them off. Like, all we are all that we're given is him pining for Padme, which is against the Jedi Code, and Obi-Wan telling him to calm down. Like, that's it. And it's like, this could have been done so much better. How do I... Oh, shoot. How do I do my special move? Get up, Juliet. There we go. I'm about to kill them all. I'm playing Minecraft with friends, so I'll be lurking a bit. Okay, cool. How is it? I hope it goes well. It's a nice flow, if you can hear me. Am I still audible? Let me know, please. Obi-Wan, and if I don't cut him, I still might survive long enough to come back in 2 animated shows. Yeah. Fool for love. I was right, fool for love. After being bested in a fight by an ordinary vampire, Buffy asks Spike to explain how he killed 2 Slayers many years earlier. Yeah, it's a great episode. And James Marsters really shines in that. What I love most about that episode, though, which fans who only watch Buffy will never know this, Angel had the exact same episode, but it's from Darla's perspective, and it's just called Darla, which is amazing, because the film crew from Angel and Buffy, it's the only time they filmed at the exact same time, on the same sets, so everyone was there. Characters from Angel, characters from Buffy, like, everyone was on set, the same writers, which is funny because in Spike's story, when Spike is telling the story, it's this grand adventure of, like, victory and triumph where he killed the Slayer. When we see the story from Darla's perspective, because it's not exactly her telling the story, it's Angel telling the story, but it is Darla's perspective, it's way darker. And I like that they didn't just make it Angel's perspective. That would have been too easy. They made it Darla's perspective, the one member of the Whirlwind team that we don't know much about by that point. And even the music's different. When Spike is running out of during the Boxer Rebellion, music that plays, once again, is very triumphant. But when Darla plays that exact same scene, the music is different, and the character interactions are drastically different. Because from Spike's perspective, you only see his interaction with Drusilla, but from Darla's perspective, you see her interaction with Angel. It's really good. Like, just, I don't see shows doing stuff like that, because, like, that would be so hard to do. You have to be in charge of two shows at the exact same time. Each episode telling a different story, but making reference to something that took place years and years ago simultaneously. That's why I always say, man, Buffy's underrated. It is. Getting my butt handed to me, bro. Dun, dun, dun. It's like the beginning notes of Soulja Boy. Finished the audio adventure. I'm on episode 3. I'll get to it. By the way, so I was with a friend, and I told her I had Orphan Black Echoes, and she's like, "Oh, I love Orphan Black," and I'm like, "Cool, let's watch Orphan Black Echoes." Yo, oh, I'm not vibing with this show, bro. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Mine's not vibing. I love Kristen Ritter. She's great. Avon Jogia Beck is in it, which took us by surprise. We were like, oh snap, he's in everything now. He was in Resident Evil. He was in that interactive Netflix love show where you can pick who you date. And he was the best option. Don't at me. I guess he's like the second best option. Not even Kristen Ritter enough to save it. It's boring. Like, the problem is, go back and watch, and we were talking about it too, because we went back and looked at episode 1 of Orphan, or no, we didn't look, we were just talking about it, right? Orphan Black episode 1. It's like, immediately it's interesting. A girl's waiting for a train, she sees a girl that looks just like her, and that girl jumps in front of the train. She witnesses a sewer slide. Immediately, the show is like, oh shoot, what's going on? Like, what's happening here? Like, it's got a hook right away, but like, this one, it's like, a girl wakes up, is frantic for some reason. Okay, cool, alright. Sees a 3D printer of herself. And it's like, yeah, you're a clone. It's like, what? And it's just like, well, there goes all the mystery. It's funny, this looks a lot like the 5th level of the game, even though I know this is the 4th one. Orphan Black Series 1 is some really good TV. Dude, Season 1 is the best part of that show. Like, from start to finish, I couldn't stop watching it. Like, I was glued to that show. I'm like, oh, snap. What's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? Then it ends on a cliffhanger. And I even remember at the end of Season 1 thinking, like, how could they continue from that? The cliffhanger at the end of Season 1. How do you continue from that? How do you make that interesting for another, like, 8 or so episodes? And they kind of do. They kind of do. I think Season 2's alright. Season 3 is where it started to lose me. And I have not reached Season 4 yet. I'll get to it. Maybe I should finish, like, original recipe, original flavor Orphan Black before I watch Echoes. Maybe it'll make me appreciate Echoes more. Or vice versa. Watch most in a day. Just, wow, this is too good. Yeah, right? I'm pretty sure I finished the whole show in one day too, bro. Like, it's good. Season 1 of Orphan Black. I was sold, man. Also, I just want to say, I say this all the time about Resident Evil, right? Where I'm like, yo, Resident Evil 7 is great. It's probably one of the better... It's the most scary Resident Evil game. Don't at me. Resident Evil 7, most scary one, okay? But it's missing something that every other Resident Evil game has. And that's sexy. And that's not gender-specific sexy. It can be any gender sexy, okay? But there's something sexy in every Resident Evil game, except 7. And it's like, alright, you gotta remember what the fans want. How does Orphan Black, Season 1, Episode 1, what is one of the first romantic interactions you witness in that show? Tatiana Maslany drops her pants, and to my surprise, the camera doesn't cut away. I was like, man, I already thought she was pretty, but man, oh shoot, I keep accidentally doing Chainsaw Dash when I mean to do this.
Going down the tunnel. Oh no, I see Satan.
There's also a podcast continuation to Orphan Black with Tatiana returning, unlike that Buffy one. Yeah, I've actually... You told me about that, and I did look into it. Maybe one day I'll watch that. Oh my lord. Tatiana Maslany, just 11 out of 10. Yeah, she's one of a kind. That is, I say that with no hesitation. I get it. I get the hype, and it's crazy to me that when She-Hulk was out, people were saying, "Oh, she's not that hot." It's like, brother, I almost said the N-word. Shut up. Like, yeah. One of a kind. About clone show. Yes, but the fact that she's able to play 8 clones so convincingly, that's impressive, dude. That is some acting chops. I'd love to, you know me, man. Like, I love Eliza Dushku. She did a very similar show called Dollhouse. And when I say similar, I mean even down to the way some episodes are filmed, or like, I guess color graded. But also Pac-Man Fever is playing. That's an interesting song choice. I thought people forgot about that 80s band. Anyway, yeah. Dollhouse, where it requires all the actors to play multiple roles. And Eliza Dushku is no Tatiana Maslany. Let me just put it that way.
If we fall, we're screwed.
We're just gonna have to keep going up.
Oh, you suck.
Dad, I'll love you.
That's an instant death? Wow. But yeah, Dollhouse. Would I recommend Dollhouse? No.
Jeez.
The craziest thing about Dollhouse that someone actually said to me once, it's like, you know that this show is just like a really long show about the R word. the 4-letter R word, and I'm like, yeah, it is. I never really thought about it, but it is. What the? Oh. Why do they make the game like this?
Are you ready? Start.
Jeez. We have to make it to the top without running into anything.
I hope those dudes below aren't looking at my pink butt.
If we fall, we're screwed.
Oh, you can
Just
shoot
gonna
stuff.
have to
Okay.
Keep going up.
I messed up.
Someone's manipulating us.
That's why I hope She-Hulk kind of gets a season 2. Tatiana with better material could be so great. You know they'd just give it to the same writers, unfortunately. Because wasn't it supposed to get a season 2 and then they like went back on that? Oh shoot. Why are they throwing cars? Oh, go F yourself.
Yet I'll love you, baby, always.
Those bozos. Those bozos. Ah, those bozos.
Start.
How far? Oh, they
Jeez.
start me back all the way
We
here.
have to make it to the top without running into anything.
I hope those dudes below aren't looking at my pink butt.
If we fall, we're screwed.
We're just gonna have to keep going up.
Someone's manipulating us.
Bet you any money when this game gets remastered, people are going to talk about this level. They're going to be like, oh, this level sucks. Am I not able to? Hey. So glad they didn't. Ugh. How goes popping them lollies? It's alright. It's not a bad game. But yeah. You know what would be nice? I hope the next Devil May Cry is, what's it called? 2-player. That'd be so cool.
We're here, on the roof of the building. Where's my sister?
Darn it. Oh.
Strawberry's my favorite.
I watched the Loki show. What'd you think? Season 1 and 2? By watched, I mean watched the last 2 episodes of Season 1 or Season 2? And what demon possessed you to watch? No, I'm kidding. Season 2 is good. Is it though? I haven't seen it. I don't know. I didn't much care for Season 1.
That's where we need to go, Juliet.
Tell me, Dr. Murder, as someone who has only seen 2 episodes, what did you think of the whole series? Give me your full review. I had my issues with Season 1, but I would happily watch Season 2 again. My full review, here we go. Yes, please, here we go. I'm curious. I've never heard Dr. Murder review a TV show. Let alone one he has barely seen. I like the ending of it. Okay. What happens? Just tell me. I'm probably never gonna watch it. Okay, I got this great idea. Since every zombie is based on a genre of rock, we're gonna make a black zombie. Okay. And he's gonna play funk. That's not rock. And we're gonna give him the worst outfit in the game. Please, no, watch it. No, just tell me, man. He beat the system. Loki beat the system?
Dude, give us Rosalind now.
What does he do? Does he make variants of himself?
He's a great man, you perv.
I feel like nothing you could tell me about the show would interest me in it. What could they possibly do? You know? It's just the concept of multiverses I've always hated. Even in comics. It's like, now it's in shows. It's not gonna make me like it more. On Discord, I will watch it. Twitch, nah, man. On Discord, watch what? He basically becomes the caretaker of the multiverse. Oh, okay. What does that even mean? Oh, shoot. How do you lock on in this game? No. Good thing I'm locked on. I don't remember how to do that. Oh, wait a minute. I have a gun.
It's an IFO. Identified fucking object.
Get fucking out! Let's get freaky!
Yeah, the auto aim of this gun sucks. Did you just say that? Oh, are they gonna keep that in the remaster? Politically incorrect villains?
Let's get freaky!
Again, the music in this game is actually good.
Just calm down and hit it. You can win this one easily.
He basically keeping it alive without the fail-safe activating. That's what I got from the last 2 episodes. Oh, okay. What does that mean, though, for the state of, like, everything else? I guess just, oh, Loki will return, even though we said he wouldn't. Oh, okay. I'm so surprised. I think my problem with Loki is just I don't care for the character and I don't care for the multiverse. So it's like nothing about this show interests me. Like nothing. Oh my gosh. Oh, I guess I have to. Okay, hang on.
Just calm down and hit it. You can win this one easily.
Okay. Are you sorry?
Oh.
Hurry, Juliet!
I don't know, I think Loki kept me watching all of season 1. I enjoyed classic Loki. When you say classic, what do you mean? Thor 1 Loki? Probably not that one. Do you mean Avengers Loki? It's probably that one. Or do you mean... Dark World Loki? Or do you mean Ragnarok Loki? Because they're all different. Every Loki I've just said is written completely differently. And that is why I don't like the character. I think the best version of Loki was Avengers, like the first Avengers movie. And I liked him in Ragnarok, but... Actually, no, I think he's the most consistently written as far as Ragnarok is concerned. What? Oh.
Let's get freaky.
Richard E. Grant Loki. When we meet his variants in season 1. Oh, okay, gotcha. What was his whole does he show up again in season 2? He was Loki, but like more polite. Right? That was his thing? No? Oh, that's lame. He was Loki, dressed in a classic outfit, and then he died, right? In the same episode he was introduced in. It's like, alright. Like, I don't know, man. Loki season 1 is such a dull show to me. It's like, any cool thing they can come up with is immediately, like, thrown away. In favor of, like, oh, the TVA. It's like, okay. So remember these really powerful items, the Infinity Stones? Oh, they're just paperweights in this universe. That means this universe is more powerful. It's like, alright. We're getting into that level of, like, the Worf effect. For those unfamiliar with Star Trek, the Worf effect was how, like, it relates to how Star Trek took their strongest character, Worf, and they would always have him get beaten up by another character to make that new character seem stronger. And it's like, this is lazy writing. It's like, oh, Infinity Stones are a joke here. It's like, oh, alright. It took the Infinity Stones being paperweights, being them saying, we're done with these guys now, guys. Yeah, no, I get that. But it's just like, oh, they're paperweights here. It's like, oh, so that means this is way more this is way more important. Like, what you just experienced is beneath people here. It's like, okay. It's like, so we're gonna build up something even crazier. Here's Kang. There he goes. But it's just, I don't know. It just feels cheap. You know when I thought they were done with the Infinity Stones? When they blew them up. When Thanos blew them up, and then Captain America returned them to the past, that was my indication that they were done. I didn't really need, like, Loki, the TV show that not everyone could watch because they don't have a Disney subscription, to be the thing that tells me that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it just feels cheap. How do I not lock on? Oh, shoot. I didn't realize there was a time limit.
Great job, Juliet, but hurry! Break the next machine quickly!
How do I stop locking on? Thoughts on Scott Pilgrim takes off. Oof. Alright, I'll say this. When I first saw it, I was really mad about it, right? I've thought longer about it, and, like... my issue with that show is that the trailers were misleading. I thought we were going to get a faithful adaptation. I know that the creator said it's going to be its own thing. I didn't think he meant that. But my biggest issue with it... Okay. I'm going to level with you right now. I think the fans on the Scott Pilgrim subreddit are high on crack. And here's why. I'm going to tell you why. They said, did you really just want another Did you really just want another faithful adaptation? Nigga, when the F did we get a faithful adaptation? The movie comes close, but it skips book 4, 5, and 6. Do you call that a faithful adaptation? Or some people say the video game. I'm like, the video game? The video game that has no dialogue and has none of the characters just interacting. They're all fighting because it's a video game. Is that a faithful adaptation? Did you really just want another faithful adaptation? Excuse me, I just want one faithful adaptation, and I thought it was gonna be this. What better way to do it than with an animated series? Because those books are long, they're not short, so yeah, you can do, Season 1 could be book 1 and 2, Season 2 could be book 3 and 4, and so on. But no. The creator went through a divorce, so guess what? Guess what the show's about? Guess what this freaking show's about? Brothers trauma dumping into a previously established narrative, kind of like the Wachowskis. More so, one of the Wachowskis. But it's just like, come on, really? And then, like, okay, people are like, oh, but I like these characters, the way they portrayed these characters so much more. I'm like, really? You like that Envy Adams isn't a character that... I love the killing in this game. I love the bosses in this game. But, really, you like that Envy Adams is actually a stuck-up B-word instead of being, like, thought of as that? The whole thing with Scott thinks she's that, but she's not. And they F up the continuity so much that they literally, Kim Pine tells Ramona the lie that Scott tells Ramona. It's a lie, though. Why would Kim know that? It's a lie. And why does Kim say that it's true what happened? That's not what happened. So in this universe, Scott actually did beat up a guy that was chasing after Kim? Scott just said that to make himself seem cool. That's what happened in the book. And then another case is Julie. Julie's just a villain in the show, and it's like, what? Remember when Julie was an insecure woman who, like, kept dating the lead singer of a band to validate herself? And, like, she never quite gets over it because the lead singer dumps her for a dude? I'm like, that's a whole thing? Like, there's just so many things, man. Like, why?
Voice guy.
Kim Pine in, also, Mary Elizabeth Winstead is a terrible voice actress. The animation for her character is like, what are you doing there? Her voice? I didn't see you there. And it's just like, what? The animation team on that is really good, though, I will say. It's better than I thought it would be. But, like, oh my god. Kim Pine is a lot of people's favorite character, myself included, and she's a background character in the movie, so here's a TV show. Okay, finally we can get, like, an accurate portrayal of Kim. No, she's a background character again. She makes out with Ramona's ex-girlfriend while Ramona's sitting right next to her, and that's totally normal. No reaction from anybody. Whatever. Anyway, you're just waiting for She-Hulk Season 2, right? Yeah, so I can make a video about it, hating it and saying that, like, women bad MCU and then get 1 million views, Dr. Murder. That's my secret. Still yet to finish it, possibly won't. I watched 1, dragged myself through 2, and then completely lost interest. I haven't thought about it since. Justin? My favorite thing about that show, Arson actually said this. He's like, if you want to see the episodes that matter, watch episode 1, 7, and 8. Because those are the only episodes where the plot goes forward. And I said, you're right, but let me tell you, everyone I know that likes the show hates episode 7 and 8 because the plot sucks. Like, it's a bad plot. Do you want me to spoil it? It's like, it's a really dumb plot, which blew my mind. I didn't think they were gonna do that. Can't wait to watch the Fallout show and hate it. So, okay, tell me about that, because it's based on Fallout 4, right? I saw the stills that Saints Flow showed in the Discord chat, but I don't know enough about Fallout. So what's everyone upset about with that one? Brie Larson not getting to sing Black Sheep, also a crime. I thought it was kind of funny, though. I like how they did that scene. I don't know if you saw that. They do a scene where Clash at Demon Head is performing in front of an audience, and Envy has the mic and just holds the mic to the audience, and the audience sings the entire song, and it's just like, yeah, that's that's a funny way of displaying how full of herself she is in the show. I thought that was hilarious. One thing I think is kind of effed up, Scott Pilgrim, spoilers. Scott Pilgrim dies, and the only person that cares about him is a girl he met one day ago. Not his friends, not his ex-girlfriend, not like his sister. Like, no one cares that he died. Like, that's not gonna make me like these characters, you know? Like, it's just weird. They're all making a joke about it. It's so friggin' weird. I don't mind. I've seen bits like old Scott. Allison Pill is so underutilized as Kim. Yeah, because she's not a bad actress. Roxy's pretty great in that. Mae Whitman, I believe is her name. She's really good as Roxy, but she's already a voice actress. It's New Vegas, or accurately, it takes place in California. I dislike it because I don't want a Fallout show. How would you do a Fallout show? That seems like such a video game concept. Like, the way in which you interact with things, the way in which your stats are determined by, like, choices you make and, like, things you drink and stuff. How do you turn that into a show? You know, this isn't The Last of Us where, like, the cutscenes are a movie, you know? A lot of Fallout, for as much as I don't care for the series, a lot of it is in gameplay, which I do commend. That's a good thing that a lot of games today don't do. So how do you translate that to a show? Especially when it's, like, so player choice driven. It's like Life is Strange. Even though Life is Strange is cinematic, how are you going to make a show or movie where choice is removed from the person watching, you know? What's canon?
Boy, will you quit messing around over there?
What? Me?
He's distracting me, Dad.
All right. Due to you girls' fine work, it seems there's only
I like
one of
Cordelia's
you
outfit.
dark purveyors left. So here's what we're gonna do. Juliet, you attack from the front. I'll take out the bad.
I feel like
guys
Life
from
is
here.
Strange 1, you could just remove the choice and be
You head
fine
this
for a
way.
show.
And
Yeah, you
Roxy,
could. A murder mystery. Lean more into
you
that.
should be able to find
But how do you do the
yourself.
character interactions?
Got it?
Yes,
Like,
Dad.
the students will have one line each, Justin. Let's be real here. Apart from Nathan.
I am not an it.
Son, if you don't quit acting like
Curious,
a fruit, I'm
what
gonna
experiment
kick you in
Vault
the
Tech
juice.
is going to be doing, though?
I can't take this anymore, Julia. I'm just slowing you down.
What are the default stats of this character? You know what's ironic? What's it called? Cyberpunk was able to do a show, and it's really good. But you know how they did the show? It takes place in the universe of Cyberpunk, but it has nothing to do with V or
What if the zombies
Johnny Silverhand or any of the characters, and that's why it works. It's the same universe, but it's a bunch of different characters that could have their own stats, could have their own affiliations, could have their own factions, and I love that. That's why it works. Let it take place in the world, but don't make it just a retelling of what we already played, you know? Did you see the Bethesda gaslighting Starfield reviews? No, what happened? When did the game get so grainy?
Let's get moving.
Like, there's lights around these characters. Are you seeing it?
Kill me already!
But yeah, like, all the background characters in Life is Strange, something that gives it so much life. They wouldn't get many lines. Which ending do you use for a Life is Strange TV show? Here's what I do, Justin. We have Chloe present the choice to Max. Max talks to Chloe. Max closes her eyes. Black screen. The end. The audience gets to choose for themselves what Max did in their head. I know a lot of people wouldn't like that, but I think that'd be a bold move to not eliminate the choice given to the viewers. Even though we just have Life is Strange ending explained videos for days, I still think it'd be a lot more, what's the word? It'd be not accurate. It'd be a lot more. Oh my gosh, the camera. It would carry the spirit of the original. Is what I'm trying to say. Don't choose an ending. Let the audience in their head decide. Oh, Max probably did this. Max probably did this. Oh, I thought the game crashed. They started replying to negative reviews where it's and where like it's not boring, some planets are empty, but when we went to the moon it was empty, but it wasn't boring. Sure, there was nothing there, but that doesn't make it boring. Why are they replying to the reviews, man? You wanna know the best way to deal with negative fans? Just don't say anything. Like, straight up, just don't say anything to them. Whoops. Like, remember the Saints Row people? You guys probably don't know, but straight up, they called fans of Saints Row 2 terrorists. And it's like, gee, I didn't know I was a terrorist. Oh shoot, I should have spent it on... Yeah, darn it. I didn't know I was a Saints Row 2 fan. Yeah, surprise. Oh shoot, shoot. I made a mistake, bruv.
Juliet, I hope you work things out with your boyfriend. I think we could if he stopped being a jerk.
Hey! I'm the one who's being kidnapped!
You met me at a very strange time in my life, Max. Pixie kicks into this Arcadia Bay is destroyed. With your feet on the air and your head on the ground. Try this trick and spin it. Yeah! It's such a great ending. You know, Fight Club is a case where I think the movie's way better than the book. For starters, Tyler Durden doesn't kill anybody in the movie. So, like, it makes him a lot more interesting and a lot more believable. It's like you're telling me the main character killed people and didn't remember that?
Cordelia's really an amazing shark.
Like, in the book, Tyler does things that couldn't have possibly happened. But in the movie, it's like, oh, no. That didn't happen.
Spread the virus. Spread the virus. Everybody's sick.
How do I walk on? There's gotta be a button on that. Oh, L1. Okay, cool. Ah, screw it. I'll just... whatever. What is she cutting? The lock? Yeah, it's often put on lists of media greater than the source material. Yeah, Fight Club is great for that. You ever read the graphic novel sequels? I know there's Fight Club 2 and 3. I read 2, I did not like it. Because it tries to be meta, and it's like, Fight Club is not the series you do meta stuff with. What's the plot? I don't remember. But I know there's a scene where it's like, oh, Brad Pitt. Tyler's like looking like Brad Pitt because of the movie, and it's stupid. I just remember it being really dumb. Like, why would you make a sequel to Fight Club? Hold on until Cordelia comes to support you, survive. Oh my... oh, jeez. Oh. Lock on. Come on. What the heck? Okay, fine. Everybody come together. Duh.
Awesome.
I adore you. I love you, baby. Nick toss. Totally.
Juliet, I'll clear a path, and you make sure to get.
Oh, does it cancel me out of the... It does.
Your sister is just as crazy as the zombies.
Let's go to camp together.
I have your back, Cordelia.
David Fincher on Fight Club. I haven't seen it in 20 years and I don't want to. It's like looking at your grade school pictures and something, yeah, I was there. Wait, really? Do you not think highly of the movie?
Cordelia. Nailed it. I'll take care of the rest.
I mean, not gonna lie, if I made a movie, I'd probably watch the heck out of it when I first make it, but afterwards I probably wouldn't. No, just of any of his older films. Ah, I see. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize it was gameplay. I thought it was a cutscene.
Cordelia, I'll meet you on the other side of the building.
See you in a few.
Seriously, though, I can't believe you want me to put you in a pizza box after everything we've been through.
A mailbox, not a pizza box. How am I gonna fit in a pizza box?
You're being so selfish, Nick. I mean, hey, look, a bird. So delicious.
Nick! Oh my gosh. Nick! Okay. Ah, shoot. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez, Rick.
You ready? Nick Popper.
This is not the one I want. Did I just kill the survivor? Yep. This is why. It just... You can cancel the animation. Oh! Also, yo, Dr. Murder, if you're still there, what's new? How's work been? Oh, you can just skip the level? It's been good. What's new, man?
I'm at the waiting point.
Tell me about life. Nothing really new. Really? Okay. Cool. Work's been treating you well.
Overhead.
Got it.
Any other shows you've been watching? He also had to respond recently to people calling it a touchstone for the far right. Fight Club? I'm not responsible for how people interpret things. It's impossible for me to imagine that people don't understand that Tyler Durden is a negative influence. People who can't understand that, I don't know how to respond, and I don't know how to help them. So that's a great way to respond to it, honestly. Because, like, it's not his fault. Who cares? Oh, right-wingers think that your media means this. It's like, well, they're wrong. Tyler Durden's the bad guy. No other shows. Anything new with you? Quite a bit, actually. I'm working on an album, as you know. I've got a bunch of featured artists on it, and it's just a matter of mixing everything. And then I'm supposed to tour in Quebec next year, which is fun. I'll try to take as many pictures as I can. If you're in Quebec, I'll tell you. Or, alternatively, we might tour in Ontario, but I don't know where in Ontario yet.
Undead scumbag! Ugh, you have to go faster.
Oh, jeez.
Where's Cordelia?
That's cool, yeah. Trying to do stuff. Oh, come on. Trying to do stuff that, like, will get me somewhere with the things I create. I hate having ideas and doing nothing with them. Oh my gosh, stop giving me these big zombies.
I've got you covered, so move
What do you think of Scott Pilgrim Takes Off music? I know that's something you were concerned about before. It's all over the place. They play like a super pop song. Justin, you weren't here when I was going on a whole rant about that show. Like, nothing about it feels right. Nothing. They're a punk band. So why are you playing electronic and pop music? My favorite part is when Lucas Lee, the skateboarder, his introduction song is My United States of Whatever, which is a good choice. And then it's followed by Police Truck by Dead Kennedys. which again, good choice, but I couldn't help but notice, oh, that's the Tony Hawk soundtrack, because he's a skateboarder. Okay, that's neat, I guess. But then, there's no other rock song in that whole thing, so you wish Beck was back? No. No, I don't, because why would I want Beck to be back for such a terrible project? Beck could do better things, man. But here's the thing, Justin. What was the point of bringing back the movie cast if you're not going to do a faithful adaptation? What's the point? Just recast everybody. You want to make this a story about Scott Pilgrim and his wife problems. It's like, alright. Steady on, mate. Like, Beck's music wouldn't fit the show. The tone of the show. Then at the end of the show, one cool thing they do, they play Scott Pilgrim, the original song by Plumtree, that inspired the series, and it's a cool moment. It's like, oh, okay, that's how you're ending it with the song. Because the movie only puts it at some point when Scott is introducing knives to his house, I think. They played it in the background. I like how the show did it, where it's at the end. But people were like, oh, that's so genius. It's like ingenious that they ended the show with that. And I'm like, alright, calm down. They ended Scott Pilgrim by playing Scott Pilgrim the song. Cool. It's a lot better than Atomic Blonde. I hate that Atomic Blonde is this movie that uses nothing but 80s music. And they don't use the song Atomic by Blondie. Are you mental? It's the perfect song to end that movie and they don't do that. It's like if Barbie didn't have Barbie Girl. I know it's a remix with Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice. But they have Barbie Girl in the movie nonetheless. You know, there's just rules, man. What a great angle. Oh my gosh. We gotta load the level. I think I saw a fan edit post saying someone was going to add the old music back in. Where? We don't even see the band play, bro. Knives and Kim have a jam session, which is a good scene in that show. And it's cool, because, like, oh, Knives is playing the bass guitar. That's neat. That's a neat idea. Kind of makes Neil superfluous, but hey, he's busy being a director, because that's totally within his character. Whatever.
God, I love shopping. Check this out.
Also, just even that, there's like a meta thing where it's like, oh, Ramona went back in time and gave young Neil the script to the Scott Pilgrim movie. That is an actual plot point in that, and people thought this was a well-written show. It's wild to me, man.
Check this out. There it is. Okay then. Time to shop. I found something. Hidden.
Leach himself estimated that around 75% of his picks made it into the final product. I assume Atomic might have been in 25%. Atomic? It should have been that should have been top priority. The song is called Atomic Blonde, and you don't get the song Atomic by Blondie from the 80s where this movie takes place? Wild to me, bro. That's one of my favorite songs ever made. It's like when Guardians of the Galaxy used Crazy on You by Heart, another one of my favorite songs ever made. And it's just Adam Warlock flying, and then he lands, and the song stops. It's like, what was the point? What was the point? You got the song, use it. Crazy on You is a perfect song to have like a dogfight. You know, you have the ships shooting at each other and stuff. It'd be perfect. Crazy on You? The movie's producers were initially worried that they would not be able to get the rights to all the songs that Leitch wanted to use. So instead of using Atomic by Blondie for the end of the movie, he uses Under Pressure, a song that doesn't fit the tone at all. She shoots a guy in the head, blood splatters across the camera, and then Under Pressure plays. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Is that what you think of when you see blood splattering on the screen? Queen? It is interesting. Strange choice.
Watch out!
Where imagine if you will, she shoots the guy in the head, blood splatters on the screen, dan 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 dan, and you have like the symbol, psh, 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 psh. Like that'd be so much better. You're building up to a climax, and the climax is Atomic. Watch, I'll do the edit myself.
She totally wanted a wrecking ball for Christmas. This completely proves that she should never get one.
Otherwise, it'd be such a great gift. What? Your family sure is, exciting.
Yo, there's a Boy Meets World podcast. Is it any good? I've been rewatching Boy Meets World. Also, I just realized with that song, all I think is Trainspotting. The funny thing about the Trainspotting version, it's pitch shifted for some reason. In every version of that movie, they pitch shift the song up a little bit. I don't know why. Was there a copyright reason why they couldn't play it in the original key? Also, Atomic being used for the scene where Renton's trying to pick up a girl is perfect, because the song, I mean, there's hot debate over what the song's actually about. The lyrics are weird. Make me tonight, tonight, tonight. Make me tonight, tonight, make it right. Oh, your hair looks beautiful. Oh, tonight, Atomic. Those are the lyrics to that song. Those are all the lyrics to that song. Like, lyrically, it doesn't quite make much sense. But he's trying to get groovy with the girl. Make me tonight. Alright, your hair looks beautiful. Alright, cool. Alright, why not? Did you see the Ned's Declassified podcast? No, but I heard about it. Is it any good? Is it good? I like that the trio came back. Because for Boy Meets World, Corey didn't come back, so it's like, Corey's my favorite character. He's the main character. It's like Buffy. It's like, let's make a Buffy podcast without Buffy.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
I wish all their heads would... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Don't think so. Don't think so for... Oh, there was no reason they couldn't just get the original key. Chris, I haven't felt that good since Archie Gemmill scored again Holland in 1978. Scored against Holland. Renton's a great character. I only saw the clip of Lindsay Shaw saying she was basically banging everyone on the cast.
Neck fart a little.
She's such a spasmatoid.
It's crazy some of the things that were going on in the behind the scenes for these kid shows. You ever hear the Drake and Josh talk about that? Drake Bell and Josh Peck. They spoke about like what it was like being on Nickelodeon set, and Drake was doing a scene, and a condom fell out of his pocket, and Josh picks it up. He's like, "What's this?" And Drake's like, "It's big boy stuff. Don't worry about it, kid." Apparently a lot of sex was happening. Which, I mean, like, everyone on set is a teenager. What are you expecting? It's weird, though. It's weird to hear about it, you know?
Every time I hear that wrecking ball, freaks me out so much. Neck fart a little. Neck fart a little.
You heard that dialogue duplicate, right? Apparently Coconut Head got it before Ned, though. Really? Coconut Head got head. Lindsay's Mosley, right? The actress that got in trouble for saying something racist on Twitter. Do you remember when that happened? I was like, no, Mosley, no!
Isn't spasmoid an offensive?
Yeah, she's Mosley. Got it. What about Susie Crabgrass's actress? What's her name? And also, what was the nerdy girl's name in that show? With the braces? What was her name? And the glasses? And then she became hot in season 2? Or season whatever? She had a whole glow up? What did she say? I don't remember. Why is dialogue duplicating? I don't remember what she said. But like, she started... So she said it, and then these girls are like, hey, you can't say that, that's racist. And then she's like, I didn't know, and now they're bullying me. And, like, Lindsay did not handle it very well.
God, I love shopping.
I didn't use anything.
Isn't spasmoid an offensive term?
Sure, Nick. This will be why Atomic and Trainspotting isn't Blondie, it's the cover. Yeah, okay, by the Sleeper. Got it. I always thought it didn't sound like Blondie's voice. Why would they get a cover of this song? Was it cheaper than the actual song? It's pretty weird. Oops. Oh, come on. Sleeper recorded a cover of the Blondie song Atomic, which was used in the film Trainspotting after Blondie refused to allow the use of the original version. Dang. So they snuck around her by getting a cover version. That's effed up. Why didn't Blondie want the song in Trainspotting? I guess it's because it's about heroin? Oh, come on.
Yay might be pushing it.
Whoa, check out that cathedral. It's beautiful.
Yeah, the aesthetics of my surroundings are so interesting to me right now. This is asinine, Juliet. I don't need to be here.
You're my moral support, Nick. You could do some cheers.
Rah, rah, it sucks being ahead. Fuck everything. Rah, rah, how's that?
Seriously, it was terrible. But I bet you'll get better with practice.
Her mouth doesn't move when she says the dialogue.
Strawberry's my favorite. Ready?
You're awful good at this, Juliet. You sure you just took a pole dance class?
Yes, Sensei Morikawa taught it. He also showed me some great lap dance moves.
What?
What? The specific reason for this decision was were not disclosed. It's because they're like, oh yeah? You think we need you, Blondie? You're old news. I thought you had a heart of glass. Turns out you have a heart of stone. That's what happened. There, I can't prove it, but I can say it. Holy gee whiz, golly gee, dude. Okay, alright, alright. Turn, Juliet. Also, Dr. Murder, I gotta say, what the hell is hitting me? Dr. Murder, I gotta say, what the hell is hitting me? I've really been enjoying Sly 2. Like, I genuinely believe, so far, my impression is, of the original trilogies of the PS2 era, Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, and Sly Cooper's the best one. Like, dead serious. There's so much charm, there's so much heart, there's so much good character writing, the level designs are creative. Like, there's so much to Sly Cooper that I did not really, like, think about growing up. But it's like, going back to it, I'm like, dang, of all the games I've gone back to play, that one has been the biggest surprise. Where I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this. Everything about this game is good. Like, I have nothing to complain about with that game. And it keeps surprising me. Sly 2's goated. Yeah, it's for real. Still a great scene. So glad they got the song despite that. Wouldn't be the same without it. Exactly. It fits perfectly in that scene. Only have 4. You finished Dimitri, right? Yep. Rajan's next. The spice pusher, which is hilarious. Oh, he's been pushing spice. He's been pushing spice since he was a child, Sly. I'm like, spice? He's a spice dealer. Oh, this is a kid's game. That's where you are. Yeah. It's hilarious, dude. The spice dealer.
Like the awfulest dancers ever.
Oh, this is awful. Oh my god, I can't unsee this. It's worse than when I walked in on my parents having sex.
Rajan part 1, right? Or part 2? Part 1. I only beat Dimitri. Great boss battle, by the way. That was actually pretty neat. Like, with his ring and everything. Also, I love how Sly Cooper did Kung Fu Panda before Kung Fu Panda. Like, literally, what's his name? Panda King? He's just Po. But, like, smarter. And this was in the 2000s. Like, the early 2000s. Really? Bro, stop. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. Can you dodge bullets? Probably wouldn't depict Diane and Renton that directly if made today. The fact that she's underage. Well, the thing about Train Spotting that I remember friends of mine talking about, it's like Renton's a villain. Like, he is. Like, one of the things, like, there's literally a scene where he schemes like a guy, they take him to a toilet, and then Bigby beats him up. It's like, Renton was entirely in on that plan. Like, he's a bad guy. But the problem is, as we've discussed many times before, modern audiences don't like villains being evil. Like, I was even talking to Johnny about, like, I'm like, yeah, people on my Discord were talking about characters being relatable, and Johnny's like, why do characters have to be relatable? It's like, I can't relate to Batman. It's like, he's a billionaire that, like, is a complete psychopath. It's like, that's not relatable, but he's a popular character. And then I'm like, dude, Walter White, very popular character. I can't relate to a genius scientist that resorts to crime to support his family. It's like, I don't know, man. Modern audiences are ruining things. You're not allowed to be too evil. Even like, dude, funny, the new Scott Pilgrim. In the original, Ramona dates the twins at the same time because she's a bad person. She does that because she's just greedy and like a cheating woman. But in the new one, oh no, you see, these guys were always cheating on other women, so I felt that I could be doing all women a favor by cheating on both of them. I'm not kidding. That is actually what happens in the show. And I'm like, really? Really? You couldn't just let her be a bad person and like try to grow from that? No. You can't be too evil. This is not allowed anymore. Right, at the end. So why did I do it? I could offer a million answers, all false. The truth is that I'm a bad person. Literally, it's in his monologue, I know. But like, the whole movie, Renton's a bad dude. Like, he's not a heroic person. Like, just look at what happened to Tommy. That's almost entirely Renton's fault. Is this the boss fight? Oh. These levels are long.
Being flooded with zombies. Somehow we need to plug the drain.
How's Lollipop Chain Pop? Lolly Saw Chain Pop. Not bad. It's an alright game. Very, oh god, very arcadey, which is always fun here. What we play here. Video games. Where you actually play the frickin' game. Crazy. And then we talk about life and love and ones that got away. And movies and TV shows. And the wonder years when you were allowed to write villains who were actually evil. And then we trauma dump. Nah, that's just the American viewers. I made that funny! But, like, all jokes aside, I like when you guys tell me what's up in your life, because I feel like men, and, like, you know, I know women watch my streams too, but I feel like the boys, alright? This one's for the boys. I feel like too often men are told not to share how they're experiencing life, and it can be painful. Not being able to tell someone that, hey man, life sucks and I need help. So if I can even just be someone that can listen to you, I don't mind. As long as it's not like, I don't know, like you forgot to pay your taxes. It's like, well man, like, tough poop, you gotta pay your taxes. like, I don't know. There's some problems I can't help, but others it's like, okay, well here's some advice if you need it. If you need it. Oh god, did I kill him?
No, he's dead. But I guess he wants us to move on and be positive.
Oops. Yeah, and Sick Boy just calling him out in T2. Yep. Sick Boy's probably... Actually, I don't know. I like Renton and I like Sick Boy. They're both probably my favorite in Trainspotting. They're the reason I would want to see a third movie. As much as I hate prequels. They're the reason I would actually be okay with watching one. Then we talk about Marvel for whatever reason, despite nothing of note having come out in years. That's only when Justin's here. We don't talk about Marvel when he's gone. The weirdest case was, like, the most recent Marvel thing that people were talking about in my chat was, the Marvels, right? Which is hilarious, because, like, I kid you not, Igor and Phoenix went to see the movie, and then they're like, oh, you're not gonna believe this about the movie, and I'm like, let me guess, it sucked. And they're like, yeah, and I'm like, well, I could have guessed that, like, did you not think that going to the movie? That was the weirdest case, where I'm just like, why did you watch the movie? Why did you pay to watch the movie? Even I didn't watch it. Bro, I know because you have sense. Justin, I know. Oh, dude, check this out, How many of them can I kill all at once? 5 all at once, not bad. Aw, game's chugging. I just want to know what happens to those guys. In the universe, well, there's only some characters I care about at this point. There's others I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care what happens to Loki. I really don't care. He's not an interesting character anymore.
You know, it's really hard being a downer around you sometimes. It's like you bum out my bummer and transform it into something good, and I hate it.
You're adorable.
This game has licensed songs, right? Yep, and the remaster won't.
I see it.
No Renton and Sick Boy. What? Oh, gotcha. I just want to know what happens to them. I'd be cool with the sequel, honestly. But I don't know how you do it, because Franco's not going to be in it. Like Bigby's not going to be in it. And like he's part of the squad, even though he's the bad guy.
Well, that's it. I'll make sure you're protected from anything that gets in your way.
Well, here I go.
Good luck.
This game looks good, by the way. I love the art
Nick,
style.
You may not be the guy I'd pick for my daughter, but you're obviously the guy she'd pick for herself. She's always been a hell of a lot smarter than me.
Thanks.
It won't be as an event, but make a more chill out film. Yeah, I'd be cool with that. Make a series. I don't think you and McGregor would do that, but he's too busy making bad shows.
Strawberry's my favorite. Go.
If it was good, I think he would do it. You think? Would he have to take a pay cut, though? He's pretty expensive. It's nice how, despite it seeming like a random high school romance, her and Ken or whatever genuinely like one another. Nick. Yeah, Juliet and Nick's relationship is the best thing about this game. Easily, it's the best thing. It's the most interesting. It's fun how they play off of each other. They have little arguments, and even what Nick just said there, I thought it's a great line. It's just like, man, I hate talking to you because it feels like you bum out my bummer and you turn everything into something positive. I'm like, that's kind of funny. This is like, yeah, Juliet's ditziness leads to that in their relationship dynamic. Tara Strong's using one of her 5 voices for this character. Very nice. I like how she's bouncing to the rhythm. Kinda. I have a feeling they'd either recast Juliet or reuse all the dialogue. They're gonna reuse all the dialogue. Dude, Grasshopper Studio is very cheap. Like, they... Maybe you're new around here, kid, but let me tell you something about Grasshopper and Suda51.
Juliet, you actually
I wonder if the Bigby show will ever get made, but yeah, I do see a future possible T3. Same. Do it a couple years later. Wait another 20 years.
Juliet!
It's like, I want to see Zombieland 3. It's like, Zombieland 1 is 2010, 2 is 2020. 2030, Zombieland 3, please. Want to see Woody in a, what's it called? Like a walker?
Lonely since you've been wasting all my dark purveyors. Poor Lewis here is the only one left.
And there's about to be none.
Cocky little whore. I like that.
Bring it on, douchebag. I'm gonna F you up.
You've said the F word multiple times through this game. Why did you censor that then?
Looks like we can make beautiful death together.
So what's cool about this game, he's the guitarist of the zombie band, right? But if you remember, there was also that acoustic guitarist, Mariska. She played a harp guitar, which is such a cool instrument. I really want one. I've never seen one in person. They're so hard to get. But like a harp guitar is what she played. So an acoustic guitar along with an electric guitar. That is such a cool mix. Such a cool detail. It's weird that no one's a bassist, but I assume Mariska uses the low end of the harp to be bass notes. And what's great, the fact that it's a harp guitar, you just pluck the string and then the note keeps going, so you don't even have to move your hand. It's great.
Jerry Lee's suck ass is a real pain.
Yo, when did Ghost Rider 3 show up?
Jerry Lee's suck ass is a real pain.
Oh, come on. Juliet.
You know what's worse than this? Nothing.
And the lock on this sucks.
Jerry Lee's suck ass is a real pain.
Is there anything else I can... Okay, you know what? Come here. There we go.
Awesome.
You're so sexy, Nick. You're so sexy, Nick. Nick
Just gonna reuse that. Oh, come on! Are you... Am I not hitting him?
He's off the bike. Now's your chance to finish him.
All right. Keep up now. We gonna fly.
Sometimes it's more impactful to say F. Sometimes. Wait, what? The Blade Artist will see Begbie enjoying life in California as a world-famous painter after being released from prison but forced back to Edinburgh. Metal Gear? After the murder of his son. That doesn't sound like a good plot. Nah, Ghost Rider 3 is the one with the sports car, right? Where's that Ghost Rider 4? There's Johnny Blaze, Danny Ketch, Alejandra, and then Robbie, I believe. We're currently working on the scripts, which are being written by Irvin Welsh and Jenny Fagan, and hope to start shooting sometime next year. That's weird. Why are they doing a Bigby series? He's not a character I think we should lead a series of. You could do something with them, like, it's not impossible, but like, Bigby? One thing I will say about the soundtrack in this game, because like Jimmy Uringer, the lead singer of Mindless Self-Indulgence and composer of all their songs, he did the music, and like Mindless Self-Indulgence music, I like it, but it's like, it's a weird mix of multiple genres. You'd think Jimmy would make because he does a good job with the punk rock zombie, where it sounds like punk rock for the theme, and then the zombie that is like psychedelic rock. Hers is psychedelic rock, and like Jimmy does a good job with those. But then this guy is supposed to be rockabilly. Why do we not hear rockabilly for his song? It's weird. We should be hearing dun 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 dun. That's what we should be hearing. Or you could play that in minor, which makes it even freakier. Oh, shoot. So Robbie's Ghost Rider 4. There's other Ghost Riders, but I'm just naming the like, standout ones. Did I screw up? Why is he still alive? At least it's Irvin Welsh. Yeah, so it'll still be good. You know something we're missing from games nowadays? Licensed music. Like, not in the Saints Row, the nth way. Like, games that just use licensed music for their OST. You're right. The last game that did that recently, off the top of my head, is Hi-Fi Rush. And there's a non-licensed music version. Also, Life is Strange. Some games do. You know what I miss? Motifs in video games. I feel like characters don't have one anymore.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh, I dodged. Might be strange since it's him writing the film's Begbie for the first time rather than the book variants. True. Very true. You have a good point there, actually. I didn't think of that. I'll still check it out. Like, obviously, I'll check it out. Life is Strange has an OST. I thought everyone was schizo and danced to nothing. I know, right? Turn off licensed music? Yes. Hi-Fi Rush was smart, where they replaced the licensed music with other music. This boss has 7 phases. If only I could shoot my gun. feel like this boss would be a lot simpler if I had ammo. It'll be a 6-part series. Oh, so it's just like all in one go. Y'all are no longer allowed to say the 2 extra phrases of Final Xemnas would have been too much. What do you mean? Oh, say that the 2 extra phases of Final Xemnas would have been too much. True. If you're to make a multi-phase boss with that many phases, make every phase increasingly more over the top. Yeah, get insane with it.
Your turn, you whiny MySpace-haired jerk!
Fantastic work, Juliet. You've done
MySpace here?
everything just as I hoped you would. Start to finish.
What's MySpace?
Thanks for your cooperation.
It'll probably show it on actual TV, so possible week to week. Oh, okay, neat. This was a 2010 game, alright, I know.
What? What are you talking about?
You incredibly hot idiot. I told you, for the gates of hell to open, a ritual must be enacted. And you were part of it all along. I set this whole thing up.
Well,
You
UK TV,
fools.
so not sure where you'll get it, but I would get it for you anyway. Thanks, bro.
Now, the
Soon and very soon.
ceremony
He's
has
bisexual.
been
I did not know that.
completed.
Was he speaking to Nick? Was he responding to Nick, or was he ignoring Nick and just saying that to Juliet?
Pre-selected zombies, and they must utter the sacred words at the point of their deaths.
Jay, heyo, what's up, Lady Soja? How you doing? We're on the last part of this game. And once I finish it, should I play something else, or are we just gonna end the stream?
Why? Why are you doing all of this?
Back to slide? I could. It's an option. I'm good. Eating pineapple and reviewing. Reviewing? What are you reviewing?
What? Me?
Or are you streaming it tomorrow? I'll stream it tomorrow, but like we could play it. What if his plan didn't work? His blood is staticky. I know. Currently cardiac pressures.
The real end to
oh.
everything.
How so? Stream you just directly staring into camera with no sound, unbroken for 3 hours? One day, Justin.
It rejected
One day.
me. It ridiculed me. So I'll make this rotten world even more rotten. Rot away. Rot away. Rot. 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 So fuck all of you. Your eternal screams of horror will be.
This is school shooter behavior. Exactly. She didn't say yes to going to prom with me. I'm gonna kill the whole school. This is literally his motive. 'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. You ever see that list of male manipulator music? It's hilarious. It's like, if your man listens to these bands, he's a male manipulator. And like, one of the bands is Nirvana. I'm like, wait. I don't know anyone who doesn't listen to Nirvana.
The gates are open. It's the zombie of zombies, Killabilly.
Yesterday, I stubbed my toe. I was like, this is the worst day ever. Yeah, not quite.
Okay then.
I'm loving it.
Completely awesome.
Also, Arson, I don't know if you were there, but I switched to All Might for My Hero. It's a lot more mobile than Todoroki. Because, you know, I soloed with Todoroki, so I feel like I've done everything possible with that character. I never used the firewall move, though. Someone mentioned that to me in the comments.
Juliet, can you hear me, Juliet?
Morikawa-sensei! You're alive?
Can you hear me, Juliet? My prized student. It is impossible to rest in peace with all this going on.
Sensei, are you alive?
He just said rest in peace, Juliet.
Maybe he's trying to take a nap, Nick.
His voice is all ghosty.
Not gonna lie, he said rot away, and I thought he was gonna say rot away, all, like dash away, all. Have you seen... This is a recent video of my friends and I have been sending back and forth to each other.
Really, Nick? The fate
It's,
of the whole town is in the balance, and
this singer at a church. She's like, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Without Jesus in my life, something, something, something. I know I would never ever do that again. A little more oil. A little more oil. Oh shoot! What is this? Kingdom Hearts?
I think you can use the cars to make a path.
Okay, I'll try.
Oh, I just. Like Jamaican churches, bro. They'll just make songs out of everything. Also, no. What did I say what did I say earlier? What did I say like 2 seconds ago? What is this, Kingdom Hearts? No. What is this? Sonic Adventure? It's like a blind man seeing for the first time. Nah, this is like Injustice 1. Injustice 1 with the mini games. I haven't. Link? Oh, okay, I'll send it to you on Instagram. It's hilarious. My crew is big, and it keeps getting bigger, because Jesus Christ is mine. Yeah, I know that one too. Rapping for Jesus. My sister used to have a friend that kept acting like Victoria's cat. That kept quoting that. Was really silly seeing a cutesy girl saying that. Saying what?
I would like a special combo number 5. Large size SCCs.
Hey Justin, you ever see The Fifth Element? Did I just die?
Awesome.
Resurrection spell.
Thought you had to fight one of these killabilly things?
Zombies, vampires, Sasquatches.
You killed a Sasquatch?
Sure, tons. Sasquatches are dicks. But this kind of monster, I didn't even know it existed.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. What did I just ask you? Thunder, rain, lightning, danger, water rising, clamor, sirens wailing. It's such a bad sign. What? What was your victorious cat friend quoting? Nani? Yeah, The Fifth Element, Bruce Willis. Oh, the Jesus rap? Oh, that's weird. But yeah, what'd you think of The Fifth Element? It's such a weird movie. I don't know what to think of it. Like, there's things I like about it. And also, I was quoting "Open Your Heart" from Sonic Adventure. Oh, dude, there's only one part of that song that I remember. The one that goes down, 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 that's what I remember. I don't remember the lyrics. There's lyrics to that song. Open your heart, it's gonna be alright. No. Down. That's what I remember. I don't know the lyrics to that song.
Oh, good. Zombies that shoot laser beams out of their eyes. Yeah, I felt like something was missing.
I'll try to use something as a shield and get closer.
You ever see the movie Hackers, Justin? The movie's amazing.
Well, what else have you killed?
Leprechauns. I killed a whole tribe of Frankenberries once.
Frankenberry? From like the cereal?
That is total propaganda to get you to trust them.
It's a film that happened. Mila Jovovich looks good. Yeah. Yeah, she has a great outfit in that movie. Very memorable, iconic outfit. Bruce Willis is in the movie. I made a mistake. Unironically, Sonic Adventure 1 has one of the best OSTs in Sonic. Yeah. No one will disagree with you. Darn it. Everybody come here. Everybody come here. Everybody come here. Yes, I've talked about Hackers. I can't remember what we were talking about, but I went Hack the Planet. Yeah, Hackers is great. A movie with an identity.
Shit, another fucking building!
I don't know if I haven't gotten this far in my training.
It's gonna be okay. Just listen. Keep doing what you've been doing.
Also, no wonder you like this game. It's basically Zombie Buffy. I never said I liked this game. What gave you the idea I liked this game? No, it's fine. I said that when I was growing up playing this game, I always felt weird playing it. Because I'm like, this feels like I'm playing someone's fetish. There's so many little things. There's a screaming girl who's constantly screaming. There's all the sexual stuff with Juliet, and oh, it's her 18th birthday, so she's totally legal now, guys. Like, it just, it was a bit of a turnoff, and I remember never finishing it as a teen, even though I'm the target demographic. It just felt gross. Which is, Buffy would never do something like that. Buffy has a lot more respect for the women in it. And that's not me saying, if you like this, you're gross and you're a pervert and you're sexist. I don't care. It's art. You can enjoy art however you want. It's entirely up to you and how you interpret it. It's just, for me, it just rubbed me the wrong way. And then years later we find out, oh, James Gunn is gross. And so is Jimmy Urine, the guy who composed the music. So it's like, weird. All of them collaborated on this game. Strange. Fact, you're playing it to the end. Yeah, well, it's because it's not boring. Like friggin' GTA 5. My god, I don't think I'll ever finish that game. It's so boring. Like, I don't know, man. Playing games on stream made me realize something. How many games, like, that people say are like, oh, this is like a masterpiece, and I'm like, why? Because the cutscenes are written like a movie? It's like, it's good. Like, it's not poorly written. It's just, it's not fun to play. You're barely playing, you know? What's great about this game, look, see how long that cutscene was? It was like 2 seconds. It's great. Even like Sly Cooper, I don't know if you were here, but when I started Sly 2, there's a scene where you're running away and Carmelita's shooting at you, and your characters are running side by side, and they're running towards the camera, and it's great. And I'm like, if this was a modern game, someone would trip, and it would be a cutscene, and they trip, and then your character goes, and the camera kind of swoops around them as they pick them up, and then they help them say, are you alright? We gotta go. And then it would continue as gameplay of you holding forward. And then an explosion happens, and one of them, go on without me, guys, and the camera would be panning. Like, that's modern video games, and it friggin' sucks. Because it's like, why not just let me play it? Why does it have to be in-your-face cutscene that explains something that went on? Just do it in gameplay. It's the same reason I didn't finish, what's that game? Red Dead Redemption? It's like, that game is a simulator. Like, the characters are written well, the story's good, but as far as gameplay goes, I ain't playing that. How do I... oh.
What the? This isn't possible. He's too strong.
This is a weird boss. I don't like the sexualization. It rubbed me the wrong way. Shut up, Justin. I was there. I tried to download Slide 2 for an emulator. Didn't work too well. Dang, PS2 magic making it impossible to emulate. I know. It's that emotion engine, bro. It's that emotion engine. Does this mean no Friday stream? Oh, there'll be a Friday stream. I'll play Sly. It's just, I wanted to finish this game because people liked that I played this game, and I was surprised. I'm like, oh, people want more Lollipop Chainsaw. Alright, sure, why not? And even if they didn't, like, it's a short game. I might as well finish it. It's not cutscene central, you know? I'm actually playing the game, which is nice. It's a nice change of pace. Like, don't you guys remember? You know what game sent me over the edge, right? The game that made me buy a splitter so I could play PS3 classics? It was the Stanley Parable, because I'm like, this game isn't fun. Like I get it. Oh, it's the backrooms before the backrooms. Cool. In concept, that's neat. But like, I'm sorry, am I supposed to be enjoying this? Playing the same game multiple times?
Oh, this dude is trying to grab me more than Father O'Malley.
Darn it. He said, don't leave me alone, Juliet. Gonna be honest, the zombie Elvis was not the final boss I was expecting. Oh, well, they're all zombies of rock. It makes sense that the king's the one you're gonna find. It makes sense then. Look on, man! I can't do a good Elvis. You see that? That was some karate. There's only 2 people that know it. The Chinese and the king. One of them's me. Gonna be, congrats on your Spotify Wrapped stats, thank you. It's a lot better than last year. Play some Alan Wake 3D and 4D, part 8 of 10, 6 universe MCU versus Aliens versus Predator. If Alan Wake had Alien versus Predator in it, I'd play it. That sounds insane. Maybe it'd be fun.
Shoot his damn eyes out!
Why didn't that count? Oh god, these iframes. Can I do a Tyler Sephiroth voice better than... I can do a Tyler Sephiroth voice better than George Newbern Sephiroth voice. I know that's less impressive, but still, neat. Not read it yet, but I have them. There's Wolverine vs. Predator's 6-part series coming out. What? Wolverine and Predator, okay, I can see that. I want to see Wolverine vs. Spawn. Has he ever met Spawn? Or like Ghost Rider versus Spawn, because it's like they're the same character. They're almost exactly the same character. The only difference is being their origin. What the hell?
Try jumping on his body.
Thanks, Nick. His body's not here.
I'll be so happy when you kill this guy.
Such a weird boss fight.
Try jumping on his body. Oh my God, they're everywhere.
Oh my gosh. Try jumping on his body. How, Nick? How? The Furiosa trailer released. I posted it on Discord. They're making a Furiosa movie? I thought that was just a rumor. Hey yo, let's make a Mad Max movie without Mad Max. Fans are gonna love this. Is it a movie or is it a show? Is this doing any damage? I hate bosses like this, by the way, where it's a big guy and you can only hit him when his hands are down. It's like, this is so stupid. Yeah, my bullets don't do any damage.
strong.
Guess I'm just gonna break his fingers then.
Happy birthday, Juliet.
They already made one. It's called Fury Road. What do you mean? Mad Max is in it. He's not the main character in it, but like neither is he in the other ones. He's the main character in the first one. And like the second and third, not really. There's an edit that removes Max entirely to prove he doesn't do much. He doesn't do much in that movie. But he's in it.
He's too strong!
I just have to wait. It's such a weird boss fight. I just wanted Mel back as old Max. That would have been cool, honestly, if it was Mel Gibson. Mad Max 1 is so oddly different from the others. I know. For starters, Max is the main character. The plot revolves around him.
He's shown his true form, and it is ugly.
Gotta wait for the game to load. Is Mel still insane? Yep. That has not changed.
Juliet, can you hear me? Listen carefully as our connection is tenuous. You must do as I say.
Okay.
You're making good progress. A path will open for you if you move ahead. Through his mouth and into his body.
Well, I'm pretty good at keeping guys out of my body. Never tried getting inside of someone else's.
Maybe I'm weird, I would have to rewatch them, but I used to watch them a lot when I was younger, but I love the first one way more than 2 and 3. 1 is a better story. Mel's making Passion of the Christ 2 next year. Stop. Easter. He ain't crucifixing around anymore. Are you serious? A sequel to Passion of the Christ? The goriest Christian movie?
You must go into Killer Bee's body before the hole your father created closes. His weakness is in.
Here's another fetish. Vor. The film's official IMDb page title was changed to The Passion of the Christ Resurrection Day 1 in early November 2023, which implies it will be a multi-part film.
Juliet, listen to me. You have to go now.
Do you even like that movie? It's played every Easter here, but I don't know of anyone who says they like it. It's not a good movie. It's not an accurate movie. It's not like it does so many things wrong. Where does actor Jim Caviezel, who is reprising his role as Jesus? It might be two films, could be 3, but I think it's 2. It's gonna look so different than the first one. Like technology has advanced so drastically. They're gonna use a lot more CG. I also don't know anyone who likes that movie, Arson. Christ of Nazareth is also played a ton here. Is that the one with Willem Dafoe? Jesus of Nazareth. It's doing some heaven and hell stuff, so I expect CG. We get to see heaven?
Oh my god, Dad. I really hope this was worth it. Oh my god, the stench. Let's go.
Juliet, are you there?
Sensei?
That's his core.
Oh, it's 1977 British TV movie, The Last Temptation of Christ is Defoe film, right. These titles are too similar.
Held together by evil spirits. You have to send a signal from its core, commanding it to self-destruct. Once the body is destroyed, all of the captured souls will be sent back to Rotten World. Take control of his core and make him destroy himself.
How?
By detonating a Nick bomb.
A what?
Like you have throughout this battle, you must connect Nick's head to Swan's body.
But what will happen to Nick?
I am so sorry, as Nick would die. But perhaps...
Sensei? I can't hear you.
What's our Jesus back in action? Funny, we didn't think of a title, did we? Christ blazing, something like that. It's gotta be a pun.
You were right all along, Juliet. There's a reason I'm here. There's a plan greater than all of us.
Jesus Christ alive.
It's time to say goodbye. Put me there and make the bomb.
What?
You need to put.
I'll have to think of it, Justin, but I know we can come up with something.
Nick,
all of us here in chat.
He said you'll die.
I think we just went with Jesus of Nazareth since it was initially an MCU Jesus, true.
I feel lucky to have been on this journey with you and your family. I feel like a zombie hunter.
I can't, Nick. I don't want to be without you.
I know, baby. But sometimes
What is he clipped onto? It's just attached to her butt. Heavenly retribution. There's a clip-on thing you see in some shots. Yeah, I know, but in that shot specifically, it was just on her butt. It wasn't on her, like, belt straps.
I love you too, baby. More than anything.
Also, again, why does this game somehow have a genuine romance between a cheerleader and a football star? It does a decent job. Messiah of Vengeance. I'll think of something. Let me do the thinking. I gotta come up with the names of Jesus and then come up with a pun for one of them.
Woo!
Lion of the Tribe. Lion of the Tribe of Judah. Or like Rose of Sharon. Because Rose of Sharon's another name referring to Jesus. So like Blows of Sharon, because it's like guns and the blowback on a gun. There's an idea. Jesus Christ Born Again. No, but that just sound boring. Like, it's gotta be a pun. It's gotta be funny, so they know the tone. Jesus Christ Born Again sounds like an actual legit religious movie. Resurrect and Rumble.
This death and that death, this body and that. There was a small mix-up.
A mix-up?
The rechristening of Christ, the revival. No, that's so wordy.
In my memory,
Let me think of it. I'll come up with something cool.
plenty of cartwheels while wearing those little white panties with the teddy bear.
How did Juliet survive? You know that's a real fetish, right? Attraction to childish underwear? Yes. It's friggin' weird, is what it is.
The mix-up. I've got Morikawa's body. Well, what the hell, I guess.
This is weird, because now her master who clearly had a crush on her, it's his body that's gonna be intimate with Juliet.
Daddy, you're okay.
Too wordy, and it sounds like a real low-budget church student film. Exactly. It's gotta be funny.
Looking great, sir.
It's gotta be clever. Whoa, 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 the textures, did you see all that?
We best hurry. Your mama's gonna be worried.
Daddy, don't you think you should go to the hospital?
Not necessary.
Sister looked like if Viola split into two characters. That is the best description of Juliet's sisters.
You know what?
Like, actually, though, you're so right. I never thought of that.
Day ever.
The whole city's destroyed, guys. Oh, that was Lollipop Chainsaw. Cross combat. Nah. Don't cross me, bro. Little Jimmy Urine? Yeah, he's the lead singer of Mindless Self-Indulgence. His real name is James Uringer. And yeah, his stage name is Little Jimmy Urine. He was notorious for doing very messed up things on stage. I love their music. It's so good. But, yeah, because I was excited that, oh, Jimmy's doing the music for this game. And then I heard the music, and it's actually good. Like, it's like a new Mindless Self-Indulgence album. But Jimmy was outed as a groomer, which not a single MSI fan was surprised by. But, like, it's funny to me, because it's like, they're remastering this game. Are they just going to delete the songs he did? Escape from the Afterlife starring Kurt Russell as Jesus. No, man, it's gotta be Jesus. It's the next Escape movie. I just caught that after. Dwight, huh. Man, my pulled muscle hurts. So yeah, when these credits are done, I'm probably just gonna go and do something else. I have a few things I need to edit, including that Life is Strange video, Justin, so stay tuned, dude. Just be patient. Oh my gosh. Can you, like, wait, bro? But yeah, like, tomorrow we'll stream, Sly Cooper 2. Why did they drop the Cooper? It's like Ratchet and, like, Jack. It's gotta be a punchy title. Drop the sidekick's name. Drop their name after that. Have I ever told you about how, in a random Greek show, someone inserted Final Fantasy IX's sleep theme? Doubt Square chased them, because why would Square care about Greece? Ratchet never dropped Clank except for once. No, that's what I mean. Deadlock. Or Gladiator, as it's known in PAL regions. It's the third film, but a prequel revealing Snake Plissken is a descendant of Jesus? Yeah, you know, overall, the game's not bad. It's decent. Will I play the remaster? Probably not. I can't imagine. The only thing I can imagine them changing, like, the music's gonna be different, so, like, what's the point? But the aim assist is terrible in this game. Like, it is just... The guy's in front of you that you want to shoot, and you're locked onto him, you turn out, you pop out the chainsaw blaster, and she turns a full, like, 180 degrees to shoot the guy behind her. It's so weird. It's the worst aim assist I've ever seen in a game, or at least one of them. And I know you can turn it off, but a few times I was able to finagle it perfectly. Yeah, only once there are more Jack games without Daxter than ever. True. But still, the fact that it happened. Sly Cooper. Sly 2. Sly 3. Oh, wait, copyrighted music. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I will be back tomorrow. What other games should I stream before the year ends? See, now Marcus and I were thinking of playing Portal 2 together. Or Tak and the Great Juju Challenge, another game from our childhoods on the PS2. Shut up, Justin. Also, at least with Ratchet, the Ratchet-only game is the one without Clank in the name, so it makes sense. Yeah, this is justified in that one. Sly Cooper's better than Ratchet and Clank, though. Like, don't at me. Sly Cooper's better written. The Ratchet games have a neat plot in the first game, and then the rest of them are meh. Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. Get out of here. Oh yeah, I forgot they're doing that. So, like, Last of Us Part 2, the remaster looks exactly the same. Daxter is in 2 and 3, yet he's missing from the name. I love that if you die in Jak 3, one of Daxter's lines is, "See, this is what happens when you drop my name from the title." Great line. Love it. Glad they thought of that. Yeah, the side-by-side comparison. I remember you sharing that. What is even the point of remastering it? What's different about us? It's like, it's a little darker. That's it. It's like that Saints Row remaster, where they did change a lot of the in-game models, and it looks a lot better. But it's also a lot more orange for some reason. They just put on an orange filter. Reminder that there are 5 releases in the Last of Us series. 3 of them are re-releases. I know. I was talking to Johnny about that the other day, where he's like, which version of The Last of Us 1 did you play? I'm like, the remaster. He's like, oh, like part 1? I'm like, no, the remaster. Slightly upped the contrast. Yeah, that's all they really did. Crazy, dude. Oh, all this audio is gonna get cut because Twitch is gonna silence this entire part of the stream. So, for those of you at home, I should be like That way, like, when people watch the VOD, they'll be like, what was he talking about? But yeah. I wonder what they'll replace this song with for the remaster. Or are they going to pull a Life is Strange 3 and just nothing? That'd be kind of hilarious. Little Jimmy Urine outfit used with permission from Little Jimmy Urine. Special thanks to battle music in-game, Little Jimmy Urine. Unreal is a registered trademark of Epic Games Inc. Oh, they could always relicense them. They're not going to. Because let me tell you something about Grasshopper. They are very, very, very cheap. I'm just surprised people want a remaster of this game, to be honest. Like, it's so niche. Or at least I thought it was. Man, my back hurts. More credits. Alright. It's called Classic like Catherine. Yeah, actually. Catherine. But Catherine got like a re-release with updated stuff, right? With like a third love interest option. This game got nothing for years. Like nothing. Grasshopper manufacturer. They had a reason we ain't getting licensed music, more than likely. Yeah, that's what they want. Yeah, that's what they want to do. What? Added more stuff? Nah, man, it's just a remaster. They're not doing anything. They're not adding anything. Look, there's a cliffhanger here. Watch.
Everyone, where were you? You were supposed to be home hours ago.
Mom, I have someone I want you to meet.
Mrs. Starling, hi, I'm Nick.
Oh, you're Juliet's friend.
Mom, what's wrong?
Juliet?
Come on in, everyone. Time for dinner.
Holy mother! Oh!
And by dinner, I mean you.
That's how it ends. Someone did an AI old Mel Gibson Max. I need this to just get him back. Word. Phoenix, love that emote. Why would she be a zombie and why would she be a threat? Honestly. Well, she's a threat because they don't want to kill her. Unlike all the other zombies, they have no issue killing. But it's like, oh, it's my mom, it's my wife, I don't want to, you know, the family doesn't want to kill her. Why would she be a zombie is a better question, though. Like he said. Like, doesn't make any sense. That would have been great for Mel Gibson.